wager 400 quattros on the newcomer.
Hello and welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. They are here too. The Triceraton Gladiator and Blue Renet. We're happy. We already got Blue Renet, so we'll just kind of go over the packaging a little bit of her, but look at them in those tidy whities.
Underpants!
It's okay for these guys to basically wear nothing, but if the women are basically wearing nothing, or just, you know, gifted and well endowed, then people seem to have a problem. But we all know what everyone wanted with the Renets. I'm still surprised they allowed that to go through, because people, you know, pearl clutch and get offended by everything. Those sitting on shelves, and kids can see that. Oh, the horrors. But anyway, just kidding, having fun here. It's nice to see the Blue Renet. I love the angry face. See, she's getting angry. Just talk about the figures. Yeah, I know. But I was excited to get, because I wanted to get another one. If you want to check our full review on that, you can do that. We had a little Blue Christmas on, and we've made a short of it if you just want to watch a short of our Blue Renet Christmas. And they had the little window on top, but you don't get to see the boob window from on top. So she's a timstress, busty girl. Love it. Love that NECA goes accurate. When they look like someone, they look like the characters they're supposed to be. So that's always nice for NECA. And this one here was at AutoZone, Auto Time, or whatever the heck it was. Auto Tune, whatever it was, Walmart. Along with the ones that they're releasing and packaging with other things again for the Walmart con they just did. So they're packaging Renet again, which is good. So if someone wants Renet, you can get her again with this cool Triceraton Gladiator. And again, we're just going to show the packaging. Good packaging. Box is good. The figure is good. I'm sure we'll show her off. Probably the one we already had that's loose. Probably keep this one in box. And we'll probably show off the Blue Renet from the Mirage TMNT line. Battling the Gladiator guy here because they're packaged together. They're going to battle each other. And we're going to try to make sure that it's equal here, right? If he has to battle this way, she'll probably have to as well. So there's a little information from the artist and all stuff there from 2022, and just enjoying the view. Yeah, I know, that's what they're there for. Whoa. There, you know. But he looks cool in his tidy-whities, his grays, gray, white, I don't know what else to say, but he looks cool, why not? And he's a big, bulky guy, and I believe they will be having this separately as a single figure. They didn't have to get it just for now. You get him here, and then he's showing up in, like, Target and stuff, I believe. Just the single pack of them too. So there's the information on him, and they're pretty good figures. I like Triceratons. I'm still waiting for that Super 7 one. Look at that chest guy. He's gonna come on, you and Renet. Yeah, let's get this cracking, right? So upon opening it, we'll just go right into it. I like this. I like the art on this. This is a different backdrop for once. Very excited. Very cool. So happy to have another Blue Renet. Maybe get a third at some point to go with the reds and blues. And that's a nice backdrop. And now I know they want to keep focusing on those, but let's get to the Triceraton. There's our big boy and his tidy whities there. So he stands pretty tall. As you can see, there's Renet. He's big and bulky. And let's just have a look-see at him. Gotta love the Triceratons, right? Can't have too many more of them, right? Gladiator, I mean, look at that. Orange, the trunks, and then just a little bit of detail, but then you can always get that texture on the skin. Oh, his tail's going to go on that butthole of his. But you get the little lines, you get the shading under his arms on the side. A little bit of the stomach there. But just the texture alone again, look at that. That's always something, so that's always neat. It's got a nice face. Can he? Ah, yes, he can. And then look at his teeth and his tongue. Very cool. Back of his head. Top of his head. From below. Quit tickling my feet. Week from Tuesday. Sharp. Just looking at him there. And I like the little space backdrop. That is really nifty. Really rad. Gnarly dude. So yeah, a lot of he's just another big bulky Triceraton. I mean, what else can you say about him? He looks good. He looks good. Yeah. Camera, quit focusing on Renet's boobs. So he's got this big thing here, his big spear, which is dang, even slightly taller than him. But he got a sharp point. Pointy, 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 point. Looks really good. And then this big kind of a, one of those erasers you had in art class where you can erase stuff. It was like a knead eraser. Pretty cool. It's very thick. Feels like a pencil. He's got these big sword thingies again with the little brass knuckle thingies, dagger things on the side of them. And then he's got a whopping, he's got a big carrot in there. No, it's his tail. Some hands. That, also with the pointy end of the little scythe, little sickle, and then some nunchucks. We'll just look at all this as we get to them. Camera, stop. Stop, camera. Camera, stop. Stop. There we go. Probably not offended by that though, right? That bad. That okay. Oy. They're ready for battle. On his throne, getting his gladiator Triceraton to fight the blue Renet, the Timestress. Who shall win the battle? Oh no, helmet's off. She is serious. She is ready to fight. She's got her weapons. Our gladiator Triceraton, he's got his. He's ready for some badass action. In his tidy whities, not afraid to show his bulge. She's not afraid to show her bosom and her boob window. Begin the battle! Yes, clash. Clash of the Triceratons. Time Titaness. They're gonna battle. It'll continue soon. But first this.
Alright, let's look at his articulation. First we're gonna start with his head. Can move it all the way around. Of course, with this, when you do that, you can't have his jaw open. Nice set of teeth. So let's go look at his arms. This double jointed elbow, this one to be a little difficult for a moment. Double jointed elbow, and really nice. Will snap into place clearly. Can move his wrist, but mostly it's rotation because of the way his arm is designed. Both sides have the same articulation and looks like the same stiffness. You can rotate the top of his torso above his abs. You can rotate entire torso. Good underwear. Of course, we haven't put the tail in yet, but before we do that, let's go look at his legs. Also double jointed at the knee. Got the peg for the bottom of his feet if you want to put them on a stand. All the joints have a nice snapping motion. Interesting. It's almost like he lifts his foot up to see if he's got something stuck on it, like a turtle. Like he squished a turtle. But yeah, his knees and arms do have a nice snapping into place articulation. Let's go put his tail in. Alright, inside hit the back, we're going to insert his tail. Now it seems pretty stiff. I mean, it seems pretty erect.
Yeah, mama!
But that's because the joy of this tail, not only does it have a little joint so you can bring it up and down, lift it up, but it's flexible so you can bend it in whatever direction you want if you want to pose it in a certain way. Great detail on his skin. Now let's try. Let's see if we can. Let's see what his other hands look like. Of course, his default will be fists, but let's see what else we can do. I may be crazy, but it looks like the two sets of hands they give you, two of the three sets of extra hands they give you, are exactly the same. I don't know if that's a problem with my particular figure, but I am not very impressed with this. We'll see if the same hand can hold the same type of weapon, and we'll know for sure. So this is what his open hands look like with two swords. Pretty, he looks pretty intimidating with those. They weren't super crazy hard to get on, but as usual, when you got a nice tight grip, it does take time, so be patient with it, and you will be able to fit them in. I do truly believe that these sets of hands are the same as the other ones, but so let's see what those additional hands can hold. Wow, he's really equipped for all sorts of battles. I know it's not like Michelangelo's nunchucks, but he definitely looks like he's trying to take on each individual turtle with their own element. And now we got his open hands. They're not going to hold a weapon really tightly, but it does look like he's about to give you a hug, if you know what I mean. Or choke you. Let's see if these open hands can fit some of the additional weapons I haven't shown you yet. Looks like he wants a nice fair fight, so he's handing you a weapon for you to use. Of course, this weapon will be very heavy and gigantic, so I doubt you'll be able to utilize this in a good way against him. It's more like he's trying to trick you to have a handicap against him. Wow, look, he's got his own Millennial Puzzle. Oh, yummy. Looks like someone else is just like you. No, it's a weapon. Let's see how this weapon will look in this open hand. Yes, I'm not necessarily showing you what it looks like in the hands that can actually hold stuff, but due to their tightness, I really don't want to scrape off too much paint just to do a review. So we'll just show them in the open hand, and this does work well enough in the open hand. It's just not great, but he does look really awesome with his weapons. I like that they give him a nice variety of weapons instead of stereotypical guns or something. He really looks like he's going to be like a gladiator or a wrestler. Utilize him with these weapons and more.
Give up, Renet. You cannot win.
I must keep fighting. Oh, wow. I'm actually kind of distracted by your package there.
Shut up. No, we keep fighting. Keep fighting, damn it. Keep fighting. Don't you remember?
Oh, dude, come on. I'm fighting in my underwear, at least. Yeah, I don't need underwear to fight you. Ching clash.
I have trained so long for this.
Yeah, well, so have I. I have all the time in the world to train. Yeah, well, I'm gonna win. Seriously, look at that thing.
Stop it, stop it.
Oh, look at those things. Stop it, I say. The battle shall continue. Maybe I should think about your naked turtle pal, and maybe I have to fight like you.
It's only fair. Equality for all.
Now that we went through all his weapons and his articulation, let's compare him to someone else. What happened? Did he just Hulk out? Oh my gosh, I think he actually did Hulk out. Usually when they Hulk out, they don't usually gain clothes, but I wouldn't mess with this guy at all. He's really gonna rip you to pieces. Clearly these two figures scale very well together, and they do look like they're from the same universe. Now, one, obviously, is way more intimidating, bulk, fierce. The other one looks more lean, maybe even younger, probably more athletic. But which one will actually win in a fight? Sometimes brute strength is not always the best strategy. Sometimes you really do need the agility and the correct mindset. But both these figures have similar articulation. Clearly this one has just a single jointed elbow, which gives some nice range, and it works well for the figure. You don't have to worry about double jointed elbows the way they look. He also weighs way more. Good detail all the way around. Again, his just like his arms, his knees are not double jointed, so that does limit his range of motion. And he does also have less articulation in his torso, but less articulation isn't always a bad thing. They do make it a lot up in detail, how far back that mouth goes, and how his tongue actually looks like it's coming out of a real mouth, because you really can't see where it attaches because of how good they did with the paint job and the designing of his mouth and period. He also opens his mouth. It's more, regal, I guess, and less fierce, his tongue, but it still looks good on him. If these were like lions, then clearly the one right here would probably get the most lionesses. But that doesn't mean this young, strapping gentleman could not win the fight if they really had a fight to see who will be the king. I think there'd be a great team or duo together. I do not regret buying both of them because they clearly look good next to each other. They clearly look like they're from the same universe. It clearly look like they belong together, even though that they're clearly different designs.
Oh no, this can't be. Could the Gladiator Triceraton have defeated Renet? Dun-dun-dun.
I can't let him win. They must lose. Curse these blessed heavy things. I just need to move myself to get his weak spot. Your tidy whities gave you a nice, big, tightly packed bulge for me to kick. Crushed Triceraton nuts, and now I shall swoop in. Yes, I know, they jiggle and bounce.
Yes, more battling, more opponents to face. Let's take a look and enjoy them. Renet is embracing the battle, and they are both bracing in nothing but their undies. You go, girl. Triceraton guy. You inspired April to fight, or is she helping? I don't know what's going on here. Triceraton versus Triceraton 2. Enjoy more figures, and we'll have more of these photos and battles going quickly until we get to the very end here. We'll see you then.
Let me know who you think did a better job out of these two figures. Are you excited about this one right here? I do like that he has a lot of weapons. The lean design is nice, and the extra articulation. Clearly just standing up with his legs and arms extended. Those double jointed elbows and knees kind of meld into his design. But that doesn't mean the lack of joints or articulation for this figure, including even his tail being stiff, doesn't mean it's actually any worse or less awesome. It all depends on what you need or want in a figure, and I think they both knocked it out of the park. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. And thank you.